Back again from Richmond Curling Center in British Columbia with this series on how to watch Olympic curling. There are basically three kinds of shots in curling. One is a hit or a takeout, one is a draw, which I'll explain in a minute, and the third is a tap back or a tap. And there are also many variations of those shots. The draw is probably the term you're least familiar with. So to draw a rock into the rings means it's a slow shot. You usually throw it to the sweepers. The sweepers are called on and off, curl or straight by the person calling the line so that that rock lands in the house exactly where the skip wants it to land. That is called a draw. A takeout, pretty simple, or a hit. You hit a rock, you take it out. There are double takeouts, triples, even quadruples sometimes, which more than that. So I've seen somebody take out five on purpose. The skips have to be not only geniuses memorizing the ice, like I was talking about the other day, but they also have to know all the angles where rocks hit at different speeds and where the rocks that are hit will end up because you don't always want to hit a rock all the way out. The tap, of course, is like a tap back would be a rock at the front of the house, and you would hit it and tap it so that it lands maybe more in the middle of the house. I'm oversimplifying that. A variation of the draw would be the guard. So you're drawing a rock into the guard zone, which means it's not in the rings, it's in front of the rings. Whoever controls the front of the house in Olympic curling usually controls the end. So it's very important. In club curling, we're not that good at tapping rocks that are guards right into the rings or drawing around behind them into the rings. We can mess that up. But in Olympic curling, they don't usually mess that up. Another variation of the takeout would be the run back, and that means there's a guard, you hit it hard, that guard runs back into the house and hits another rock or more than one out. That's a run back. The other thing you'll hear sometimes is called a peel. And that means that there is a rock out in the front, maybe on the center line, and you want it completely gone sideways out so it hits the boards and gets taken off, but doesn't go back through the house. So you peel it. And sometimes there are two rocks, there's a double peel. When you're watching competitive curling, I don't think they'll be at the Olympics, but you never know. There's a group of people called the Bananas, and they are super fans of curling. They dress in banana costumes, and whenever somebody hits a peel shot, they go peel, peel, peel. Yeah, so that's the sense of humor of Canadians. Don't forget that you can try curling and learn curling at any age. Please follow us on all our social media. We are at Richmond Curl.